Alright, what's going on, everybody? We're finally live. I'm on extremely late. They're already over halfway through the first quarter, so very sorry about that. But I had a very busy day, had a lot of stuff to get done. But the Chiefs, they're on their first drive, and they have the football. So first and goal, Chiefs on the 6. Game score was 6:40 to go in the first quarter. Mahomes hands off to Kareem Hunt up the middle, and Kareem Hunt is towards the goal line. He's in for a Chiefs touchdown. Kareem Hunt, the former Chief, now back with the Chiefs because they're banged up at the running back position with a rushing touchdown and the game's first points. Kareem Hunt with a 6-yard rushing touchdown, and the Chiefs get on the board first. Again, sorry I'm on extremely late, but welcome to the stream, everybody. And the extra point is up and good, so the Chiefs, they lead this one 7-0. So what's going on, everybody? Chiefs lead this one 7-0 after a touchdown on their opening drive. Be sure to vote on the poll. I've got the Chiefs winning this one in what I think will be a close game, but not necessarily the greatest game. But let me pull up my predictions that I said. I have this game being... I know I have the Chiefs winning, and I've got the Chiefs 24-19. Alright, hold on. Let me pull up the box score. So the Chiefs lead 7-0. 10 plays, 78 yards, 5:25 off the clock. Ends in a 5-yard rushing touchdown for Kareem Hunt. The Saints, they threw a pick on their first drive. They went 6 plays, 31 yards, 3:01 off the clock before Derek Carr threw a pick. But welcome to the stream, everybody. So far, it's 50-50 on the poll. Be sure to vote if you've not already done so. And that pick for Derek Carr, the 4th of the season. So the Saints going to get the football for their second possession, now trailing 7-0. After the Chiefs, they take their first possession and go right down the field, capitalize off the turnover. Hold on 1 second. Why'd you post a video about the Giants being a sleeper team? So I think they've been much better than their 2-3 record, and I really do think they could be a sleeper. But waiting for them to come back from commercial, Chiefs up 7-0. Kareem Hunt, in his 8th career NFL season, run for 4,500 yards, and they took that away before I could read the rest of it. With 6:34 to go in the opening quarter, Chiefs up 7-0. They're 4-0. Saints are 2-2. Kareem Hunt on that first drive carried the ball 5 times for 23 yards and a touchdown. That's a 4.6 yard per carry average. So Harrison Butker to kick off for the second time here in the first quarter. And the kick for Butker is going to be into the end zone, and they'll take a knee. And the Saints will take over at their own 30-yard line. What's up? How's it going? So the Saints, they take over at their own 30. Moved the ball on their first drive, just ended up in a pick. So first and 10, 6:34 to go from their own 30. Carr hands off to Kamara running left. Kamara going to try to bounce outside. He's going to break a tackle and pick up 3 before he's stopped. Brings up a 2nd and 7, 6:15 to go in the first quarter. So 2nd and 7 here for the Saints from their own 33-yard line. Carr under center, Kamara is the back, and Carr will look to throw. Carr steps up in the pocket, going to take a shot. Deep down the field, open receiver, and he just overthrew him. Led him a little too far towards the sideline. Not sure who that receiver was. Whoever he was, it was wide open. Going to bring up a 3rd and 7. Let's see, who was that? I don't know the Saints roster that well, so let me pull it up real quick. But a missed opportunity there because he was open. Carr throwing quickly. That's underneath, caught for a pickup of about 2 or 3 and tackled well short of the sticks. To make it a 4th down, about 4. Mason Tipton. All right, yeah, thanks. I just pulled it up and saw it right as you said that. Yeah, Mason Tipton also with the catch on this play as well. Although they need 7, they throw it for 3, and it's 4th and 5. And now the Chiefs will force the Saints punt. So the Saints will punt for the game's first time, or for the first time in the game. Punt is away, and this will be fielded by McCole Hardman after originally looking like he was going to let it go, and he'll head out of bounds at the 23. Return of about 7. And that is where the Chiefs will take over for their second possession. Scored a touchdown on their first drive. Let's see if they can duplicate that. But the Chiefs actually got some injury news regarding receiver Rashee Rice earlier today. As it was originally thought he'd have a torn ACL, but apparently he doesn't have a torn ACL. Although he is still expected to be out for the season. So that is a big loss to the Chiefs receiving corps, as Rice has been their best receiver throughout the first few weeks. But Rashee Rice is set to undergo knee surgery tomorrow to repair his LCL. It's not an ACL tear as it was previously feared. And he's expected to miss the rest of the season. But the good news is he's expected to make a full recovery, and it's not an ACL injury. So he should be good for next season. It seems like there's also a chance, they're saying if everything goes according to plan, it could be 3 months, so there's a chance he can return for the playoffs. But obviously, that would be like best case scenario for the Chiefs. Waiting for them to come back from commercial here. Chiefs with the football just shy of their own 25-yard line. And they lead this one 7-0 here in the first quarter. So 1st and 10 on their own 23-yard line. Mahomes lined up under center. Kareem Hunt is the running back. Had 23 yards on the first drive. Mahomes off play action looks to throw, and he's going to try to set up the screen, but Kareem Hunt is on the ground. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Travis Kelce on that first drive caught all three of his targets for about 35 yards. So 2nd and 10 here for the Chiefs, following the first down incompletion on the failed screen. Mahomes in shotgun, Hunt lined up to his right. And he'll hand off to Kareem Hunt. And Hunt waiting for blocks to develop, and he'll find about 3. Not a ton of space on the run. So it's going to be a 3rd and 7. With about 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Samaje Perine, a pretty good pass-catching back, comes in for the Chiefs for this 3rd and 7. So from their own 26, Mahomes in shotgun. Perine to his right. Here comes a blitz. Mahomes gets rid of it. No, hold on. We got whistles and a flag. It's going to be a false start. They call it on right tackle Juwan Taylor. And that'll back them up to make it a 3rd and 12, even more difficult. So 3rd and 12 following the penalty. Juwan Taylor, 23 penalties since the start of last season. He had 13 false starts, 7 holding calls. He has really not been worth the money for the Chiefs. Mahomes, given time, now he's pressured. Mahomes dancing around, going to roll to his right. Mahomes on the run, throws as he falls to the ground, incomplete. Looking for Kelce, who is open in the middle of the field, but it bounces to him, and the Chiefs going to be forced to punt. Looks like he just tripped, but otherwise he definitely had a first down on the throw to Kelce. I'll get your comment in a second. So 4th and 12, the Chiefs forced to punt, so both teams punt on their second possession. Matt Araiza on to punt. Rashid Shaheed is back deep to receive. Always dangerous when the ball is in his hands. Here is the punt. A lot of pressure on the punt, but you have to get it away cleanly. And Shaheed from his own 25. On the return, Shaheed up the field, has some space to return. There's a flag that comes in, bouncing off tackles. And Shaheed still on his feet. He's at a bounce at the 37-yard line. Although probably going to come back. Because it looks like it's going to be some kind of hold. Let's check this penalty. I'll get to your comment in 1 second. Let's just see what this penalty is first. We got a hold on the Saints. It's 10 yards from the spot, and then I'll back them up. And the Saints will take over. Let's see, let me wait for this to update real quick. But it's going to be probably their own 20 or so. Hold on 1 second. Was Carr interception bad? His fault, poor throw. I actually didn't see it live. I just saw a replay of it. I just went on Twitter to see if I can find it. That was awful. He's pressured, falling off his back foot. He just launches it and it's picked. It was definitely his fault and really bad. How many hours of sleep did you get last night? I don't know. Not enough. I can tell you that. That was not every day you see the game get delayed like that for so long. But the Saints, after the penalties enforced, they take over at their own 23-yard line. And they do a good job defensively holding the Chiefs to just 3 plays for a loss of 2 yards. Obviously, the penalty helped, and Mahomes tripping and throwing an incompletion helped, but the Saints force a punt as the teams trade 3 and outs on their second drive. Chiefs up 7-0, 3:28 to go in the first quarter. So far, results in the poll: 55% of you guys said the Saints will win, 45% have said the Chiefs. And prior to this first down snap, we have whistles, and it looks like it's going to be a false start. It is. And that'll back the Saints up 5 to a 1st and 15. That is on second year? No, is Fuaga a rookie? Yeah, Fuaga's a rookie. Rookie tackle Luis Fuaga. For some reason, I couldn't remember if he was a rookie or not. So that backs him up 5 to make it a 1st and 15. Carr under center. Bring a tight end in motion. Carr hands off to Kamara running right. And Alvin Kamara doesn't find much space. He'll gain 2, maybe got a 3rd yard. But a nice job by the Chiefs defense. Not allowing much. Chiefs defense been very good so far this season. Defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo in his 6th season with the Chiefs as their defensive coordinator, his 27th year in the NFL. The Chiefs have gone press coverage on 50% of their snaps this season. That's the highest in the NFL. No press coverage here. The Carr rolling to his right, escaping the rush, throwing that is completed, but no, incomplete, out of bounds. Shaheed couldn't get the feet in bounds. Rice playing. No, he's actually out for the season, likely, but he's out for a while. Gonna undergo surgery on his knee tomorrow. And likely gonna miss the rest of the year. So 3rd and 13 here for the Saints. Not an easy place to be in. Carr looks to throw. Carr has time. Gonna go deep down the field. Wow, he put a lot of air under that. That is incomplete. Everybody falls down in the back end. Shaheed the target. He wants a flag. He's not gonna get one. And I think that's the right call considering both the defender and the receiver went down. Shaheed runs into the back of Justin Reed. They both go to the turf, or grass, whatever it is in Kansas City. But I'm not sure. You could argue a flag there, but he was trying to play the football, so I kind of like the no call. Here is the punt. And Mecole Hardman fields at the 28. Hardman on the return, going to try to look for space and hold it up to the 40-yard line before he's taken down. So pretty good starting field position for the Chiefs on their 3rd drive. Up 7-0, 2:26 to go in the first quarter. Whole year, what'd he do injury-wise? It's still pretty unclear what he did, but it seems... Let me pull it up real quick. It's a torn or an injured LCL, which is another ligament in your knee. Well, let me pull up the exact tweet I saw it in. Let's see. Give me a second to find it. All right, here we go. Rashee Rice his season is expected to be over, but he received positive news. His LCL needs to be repaired. There's a chance that's the only ligament to be repaired. He's expected to make a full recovery. Now, his ACL is not currently injured, but that could change if they find an injured ACL in the surgery tomorrow. But it sounds like he tore his LCL, but his ACL is okay. It's kind of been a weird situation the whole way. Because at first it was feared to have been a torn ACL, then it came out it wasn't a torn ACL. It's been a weird situation, but some kind of serious injury to his knee. And likely going to miss the rest of the year. Thanks, no problem. So the Chiefs take over the football here, leading 7-0. The Saints have now punted on back-to-back drives after a pretty solid first drive, although it ended in an interception based off an awful decision from Derek Carr. 2:26 to go in the first quarter. Chiefs with good field position on the 40. Mahomes will begin under center. Kareem Hunt, who's responsible for the game's only points, is in the backfield. 1st and 10, they'll toss it to Hunt running left. And Hunt gets a block, going to cut back inside and pick up 7 on 1st down. Pretty good run there for Kareem Hunt. Going to bring up a 2nd and 3. Mahomes tonight has not targeted a receiver yet, only running backs and tight ends, as he's 4 of 6 for 46 yards. It's going to be interesting to see who steps up at that receiver position without Rashee Rice, who's out for the year. 2nd and 3, Mahomes looks to throw. Pressured, there is a completion to, that looks like another tight end. 89 for the Chiefs. Yeah, he's another tight end. Still no targets to receivers. But that is Fortson for a pick of 5. So 1st and 10 Chiefs. After a couple plays. And they're inside Saints territory at the 48. Smith-Schuster in motion. They'll hand off to the undrafted rookie Carson Steele. And Steele up the middle with a nice run of 9. Gets to about the 39-yard line. Good pickup there on 1st down. Carson Steele has fumbled in, I believe, maybe the last 3 games. So ball security for him is something to watch. But he has been good in his opportunities with the Chiefs. Quick throw outside, caught by Kelce. Gets a couple of blocks. Kelce with 1st down, picks up 5. And the Chiefs move the chains. They're already Kelce's 4th catch of the first quarter. Had his best game of the season last week. And he really stepped up. But now the question is, can he produce on a consistent basis? Something he really didn't do at the start of this year or much last year. Wasn't very consistent. Through 4 weeks, Kelce was averaging 3.8 yards a catch. He's already got 4 today. And they took the rest of the stats away before I could read them all. Don't have to snap this before the quarter ends. They will. They'll hand off to Hunt running right. Kareem Hunt gets the edge. Hunt forced out of bounds after pickup of 9 as the first quarter expires. So the Chiefs moving the football here on this drive. Their 3rd drive. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. They lead this one 7-0. and looking to potentially extend their lead. So it's going to be a 2nd and 2 on the Saints' 28 for the Chiefs to begin the second quarter. Oh, let me see what they were talking about with Kelsey's averages. Now that we get a break in the action. But let me find Kelsey. Hold on. Today, Kelsey has 4 catches for 35 yards. On the season, he had 15 catches for 158 yards, which is equal to about 3.8 yards catches per game and about 40 yards per game. He has almost surpassed both those totals so far this game, with 4 catches for 35 yards. But he had a big game last week, and we'll have to see if he can continue to play well. But the other thing is, who's going to step up at receiver for the Chiefs? Because Rashee Rice was their leading receiver, 288 yards on 24 catches. Kelsey's then their second leading receiver. Their third leading receiver is the rookie Xavier Worthy. So maybe he can step up and become that go-to option. But he's got just 9 catches on the season for the Chiefs. And he's really hasn't been like your receiver like that. He's kind of just been a deep threat. But I mean, he's done his job. He's averaging 17 yards a catch. And has 2 plays over 20 yards on 9 catches. So waiting for them to come back from commercial here as we enter the second quarter. Actually, right as I said that they got back from commercial. But Chiefs with the football. Alright, sorry, the game froze and I missed this first down play. It was a check down to Kareem Hunt. Still not a single target to a receiver today for the Chiefs. Although Mahomes has attempted 9 passes. So 1st and 10 from the 13. Mahomes in shotgun. Hunt lined up to his right. Mecole Hardman in motion. Here's a touch pass to him. Hardman trying to turn the corner. He's going to get taken down after a pickup of about 5 by Demario Davis. And that'll bring up 2nd and 5. Mecole Hardman only seems to be good when he's with the Chiefs. He went to the Jets last year, did nothing. And then got traded back to the Chiefs, and he's been productive with them. So here is a 2nd and 5. From the 8-yard line, Mahomes in shotgun. Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looks to throw. Mahomes pressured, now he's going to step up in the pocket, roll to his right. Throw to the end zone, call for a touchdown. Noah Gray, but I think this is coming back. Yeah, this will come back. 74, that's Jawan Taylor. 2nd penalty already. Frequently getting called for penalties. He gets flagged there. Maybe a slight hold. But it's coming back. So take the touchdown off the board, and it's now 2nd and 15. Juwan Taylor signed a pretty big contract with the Chiefs in free agency, not this past offseason, but 2 offseasons ago, and he has not lived up to the contract he signed. Mahomes looks to throw. Mahomes pressured, going to step up and throw underneath that is caught by Kelce. Gets back to the line of scrimmage for the previous play, so a pickup of 10 to make it a 3rd and 5. That is Kelce's first red zone reception this season. Wow. Takes him 5 games, but he finally gets one. Also hasn't gotten in the end zone yet this season. So here's a 3rd and 5. First down inside the 3-yard line. Mahomes in shotgun. Worthy in motion. Mahomes looks to throw. Has time. Mahomes dancing around. Mahomes now is going to roll, spin his way, and throw towards the end zone incomplete. Well, he did a lot of dancing around there just to throw an incomplete pass. But that brings up 4th and 5, and the Chiefs are going to be forced to settle for a field goal. Let's see here. He's got time originally, then he just starts dancing all around. Goes to his right, goes to the left, then steps up, spins around, and then he throws it to the end zone. And he just missed his receiver who was open. So 4th and 5, here's Harrison Butker for a 26-yard field goal attempt. And a high snap, the hold is good. And Butker's kick is good to make it 10-0 Chiefs. As they extend their lead. Actually, the hold ended up being good, but Areza actually bobbled the snap, but it does a good job to get it online. And then Butker able to nail the kick. So 12:39 to go in the first half. Chiefs up 10-0. And the only pass attempt from Mahomes to a receiver was a touch pass to Mecole Hardman. So he has not looked away of his receivers now that Rashee Rice is out for the year. Instead, he's looked to Kelce 6 times. He's caught 5 of them. Then he's found Kareem Hunt, Noah Gray, Jordy Fortson, and Samaje Perine, all targeted once. But if you're looking for who leads the Chiefs in targets, after Rice and Kelce, it is, again, Xavier Worthy. He's got the most catches and targets. 9 catches on 15 targets. Next guy is their second string tight end, Noah Gray, at 8 catches on 9 targets. If you're looking for the next receiver, it's Justin Watson, who catches 6 passes on 8 targets for 87 yards. Now, there's been rumors of the Chiefs potentially trading for a receiver, so we'll have to see if they end up doing that. That'll be interesting to see if they end up doing it. Because there's some interesting players they could potentially trade for. Waiting for them to come back from commercial. Chiefs now lead this one 10-0. Saints getting the football. 12:39 to go in the first half. Team also still has all 3 timeouts in the first half, even though it's very early to think of timeouts. This will be brought out from the end zone, and they will return it to about the 26. And that is where Derek Carr on the offense will take over. So 1st and 10 from the 26. Carr under center. Hands off. And not much room on the handoff. That wasn't Kamara. I don't know who the Saints' second string running back is. But Derek Carr had been great in the first quarter. 300 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first quarter of his first 4 games. But tonight he was just 3 of 7 for 13 yards and a pick in the first quarter. The Saints have gone 3 now on each of their past 2 drives. Carr looks to throw. Carr, given time, throws that is caught by, I believe that's Johnson, and he's forced out of bounds. Yeah, that was Johnson, the tight end. Oh, Jamal Williams was the other guy. They carried the ball for the Saints. I didn't even realize he was on the team. But Jawan Johnson, tight end there for the Saints, with the catch. He's got 2 catches, 11 yards. The Saints' leading receiver, although they've only completed 4 passes. 3rd and 6. Empty backfield for Carr. Kamara across the formation. Carr looks to throw. Chiefs rush just 3. Carr gets rid of it quickly to Kamara for a first down. Alvin Kamara moves the chains, gets the ball up to the 39. And that's the Saints' first down in the last 3 drives. This one included. Devontae Adams to the Chiefs. I would hope not. And I'm pretty sure everyone would hope not. But he said he's not that interested in the Chiefs. The Saints and Jets are his 2 preferred landing spots, but if it ends up being the Chiefs, that would just be a nightmare for the rest of the NFL. But hopefully not. Well, I guess it's possible. 1st and 10 from just shy of the 40. Carr hands off to Kamara, and Alvin Kamara taken down at the line of scrimmage. Not much space. So here is a 2nd and 9 from their own 41. Chiefs outgaining the Saints 143 to 53. Carr throws over the middle, caught by looks like Chris Olave. No, that's Rashid Shaheed. Sorry, couldn't see the 2. But Shaheed with the catch, and the Saints with another first down. So 1st and 10, 9:20 to go in the first half. Carr hands off to Kamara, and he's, again, not going to find much room to run the football. It's been a common theme so far tonight. And he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. They will give him a yard to make it 2nd and 9. I'll get your comment in a second. 2nd and 9 here for the Saints. Empty backfield for Carr. He'll look to throw. Carr steps up in the pocket. Is pressured. Goes deep down the field. That is open receiver caught by Rashid Shaheed for a Saints touchdown. The Saints, they get on the board on a 43-yard touchdown to Rashid Shaheed. Let's see what happens here, because he was wide open. Safety Cook just way out of position. He turns the wrong way. Shaheed with an easy catch. And he's in for a touchdown. 7 plays, 74 yards. And here is the extra point, which is up and good. So it's now 10-7 as the Saints get on the board and cut into this Chiefs lead. Derek Carr practically doubles his passing yards with that one throw. He's now up to 85 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Shaheed, 2 catches, 52 yards. Has been targeted 5 times. It's going to take a special player to be a Chief. I don't think everyone would fit in. You wouldn't want to be a Chief either. Yeah, that's true. But the Saints, with a touchdown, Rashid Shaheed with a long touchdown, his third of the season. Coming into the game, he had 15 catches for 252 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's now over 300 yards receiving on the year, 17 catches, and has 3 scores. Hold on 1 second. But waiting for them to come back from commercial here, the Saints on that drive went 7 plays, 74 yards, 4:03 off the clock for their first points of the day, their best drive since their first, which ended in an interception. And that drive was only 31 yards. Also, the first time the Saints have gotten a first down on a drive since their first. A lot of good things on that drive for the Saints. Although they still can't really run the football. Oh, they bobble the kickoff. And it's going to get returned to just the 20-yard line. Sky Moore had to wait a minute to pick it up off the ground. And that cost the Chiefs yards as he returns it just to the 20. So 1st and 10 from the 20. Mahomes under center. Hands off to Kareem Hunt running left. And Hunt will find about 4 yards. Make this a 2nd and 6. Difference in this game, Chiefs have run the football pretty effectively. Saints, not really much of a running game. Also, surprised how much the Saints have thrown the ball down the field. Derek Carr has taken some big shots down the field so far. Some have worked out, others haven't. But since 2022, so entering the league for Rashid Shaheed, that is his 9th touchdown of at least 30 yards, which is tied for the most in the NFL with Davante Adams. We got an injured player for the Chiefs, that is left tackle Wanya Morris, who is actually not the Chiefs' starting left tackle to begin the season. That was rookie Kingsley Suamate Ito, who got benched against the Bengals, and Morris took over and has been the starting left tackle since. But that's going to force the rookie from BYU back in. He was a 2nd-round pick, 63rd overall to the Chiefs in this year's draft. So obviously, hopefully Morris is okay. But Morris, he played pretty well for the Saints. Sorry, the Chiefs, since becoming their starting tackle. So far, results in the poll: 59% of you guys said the Chiefs will win. 41% said the Saints. Be sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. And I also put a poll out in the community tab of my channel, where you guys can be sure to look for polls, updates, anything like that. And in that poll, a little more one-sided. 76% said the Chiefs. 24% said the Saints. Hold on. All right, they're back from commercial. Yeah, that forces the rookie Kingsley Su'Mon to each back into the game. Or back into the lineup for the Chiefs after he gotten benched. 3rd and 6. No, isn't it? Isn't it second down? Pretty sure this is second. But Mahomes looks to throw, has time. Mahomes now pressured, going to step up and run. Mahomes to the outside. He has a first down before he heads out of bounds. Even though I'm 99.9% sure that was second down, unless I'm completely forgetting a play. Well, was that really third down? Oh, Xavier Worthy was wide open. There was nobody within 20 yards of him. Yeah, somehow that was third down. I don't remember the incompletion at all. So 1st and 10, Mahomes quick throw that is caught by Juju Smith-Schuster for a pickup of about 8. And unless somehow I missed the play, but I don't remember seeing a second down play. So 2nd and 2 for the Chiefs from their own 39. Juju Smith-Schuster in motion. And Mahomes will look to throw. Mahomes checks this down to Worthy in the flat. Worthy's got great speed. Turns the corner. Worthy inside Saints territory, and he'll head out of bounds at the 43. That was nice for the Chiefs, just to get the ball in his hands. Mahomes with a nice little flip over the defender. And then Worthy with a good chunk of yards on that second down catch and run. The Chiefs with 111 receiving yards today. 80 of them have come after the catch. We got an injured Saints player down on the field, or actually on the Chiefs sideline. So hopefully whoever that is okay. By the way, Wanya Morris, who'd gotten hurt a few plays ago, is now back into the game for the Chiefs at left tackle. So glad to see he's okay. But hopefully whoever this is for the Saints is okay. See if I can figure who that is. Wasn't even like there was a tackle. Worthy just kind of went out of bounds. What rank do you give the Hurricanes this week? I think fifth, but I'm not sure. Let me check real quick. Let's see. I've got, yeah, fifth. Yeah. We got Texas, Ohio State, Georgia, Oregon, Miami. Yeah, you agree. Sounds about right. Yep. I don't understand how the AP poll put Penn State ahead of him. For Penn State, it is the same thing every season. They play absolutely nobody to start the year, and then they somehow get ranked in the top five. They're ranked number 4 right now, and then they play actually a team who's actually kind of decent. Usually, it's like Michigan or Ohio State, and they lose. Same thing every year. Yeah, to me, that they have Penn State ahead of Miami is just insane in the AP poll. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs, ball on the 43. Handoff to Kareem Hunt, and Hunt gains 3 running right. Brings up a 2nd and 7. At 6:05 to go in the first half. Kelsey in motion here, 2nd and 7. Mahomes on design roll left. Mahomes looking downfield, throwing downfield, caught by Kelsey for a first down. Pick up 8. Nice job by Mahomes to find Kelsey. Just nice play all around for the Chiefs. Kelsey tonight, he's been targeted 7 times. He's got 6 catches for 53 yards. So 1st and 10. Here, oh, we try to get a trick play, but Steele gets hit on his flip to Worthy, and Worthy just has to fall on it, but it's going to be a huge loss for this Chiefs offense. It looked like it was going to be some kind of flea flicker because Mahomes got back. It looked like this was going to be a handoff to Steele. He'll flip it backwards to Worthy, who's going to flip it back to Mahomes, but it doesn't work out. They fumble, and it's 2nd and 24. Mahomes looks to throw here. He's pressured, steps up in the pocket. Mahomes is going to take it and run, and Mahomes gets hit hard. We got a flag down, but not on the tackle, luckily. He gets to the 38. And we'll check on this flag. It's going to be a hold on the offense. It's on right guard Trey Smith. And that backs the Chiefs up even further. That will make it a 2nd and 34. So 2nd and a mile. Mahomes in shotgun. Will look to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Juju Smith-Schuster, and he'll spin his way to the 44. So it's still going to be 3rd and really long, but at least not 3rd and 34. It's going to be probably like 3rd and 20. It's 3rd and 22. So they pick up of 12 there on second down. And now it's 3rd and still really long. Mahomes in shotgun. Perine lined up to his left. Mahomes looks to throw. Underneath, caught by Kelsey. Kelsey with space after the catch. He laterals to Perine. And Samaje Perine is taken down just short of the line to gain. Well, I don't know if that was a designed lateral, but Kelsey, he's done that. Just lateral to people. We see it again there. I don't know if that was designed that way, but a big pickup for the Chiefs. It's now 4th and 1, and they're going to want to go for this. And we get a timeout call by the Saints. But a great play there on 3rd down. They gain 23. The 21 of the 22 yards they need. It's now 4th and 1. Designs, seen them do it before. Yeah, that is true. They have done it before, but that play, it didn't look like it was a designed lateral play like the Lions ran a couple weeks ago. But it very well could have been designed. It looked like Perine was just ready for the lateral because he knows that's something Kelsey will do. But it didn't look like that was like the play design intentionally. But it very well could have been. 4th and 1. The Chiefs will go for this even after the timeout called by the Saints. It's about 4th and a little less than a yard. Mahomes under center. Hands off to Kareem Hunt. And Hunt just has enough for a first down. Hunt didn't have much space, but he's able to find just enough for a first down. $11-play, 59-yard drive that has taken over 6 minutes off the clock for the Chiefs, so a long drive. From the 21, Mahomes hands off to Kareem Hunt. Hunt dodges defenders and is going to gain 2. And that's also going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. So 2nd and 8 is what it's going to be for the Chiefs. And we reach 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Chiefs up 10-7. They've got the ball on the Saints 19-yard line. It's a 2nd and 8. It's taken 6:36 off the clock with this drive already. That's the longest drive time-wise for any team so far. Hold on 1 second. But waiting for them to come back from commercial here at the 2-minute warning. Each team, actually, that's not true. The Chiefs have 2 timeouts left in the first half. Saints with 3 timeouts left. So 2nd and 8. From the 19. Mahomes looks to throw. Mahomes is pressured. Mahomes is going to get swung down for a sack. Chase Young gets to Mahomes. And that backs him up to a 3rd and much longer. They actually touched him there. I'm surprised they didn't call roughing the passer. So it's 3rd and 14. Loss was 6 on the play. The Saints call a timeout. By the way, when I said the timeouts before, it was reversed because that's what the ESPN website had. But it is now 1 timeout left for the Saints, still all 3 for the Chiefs. So 3rd and 14 from the 25. Mahomes in shotgun with the back line to his left. He'll look to throw. Mahomes with time. Mahomes will check down to Piron in the flat, and Piron avoids 1 defender, and he's going to get down to the 16-yard line. But that's still a full 5 yards before the first down. And it's going to be 4th and 5. So the Chiefs will be forced to settle for a field goal attempt. It's going to be their 2nd field goal attempt of the day. First one was from 26. This one will be a little bit further. By the way, the Saints calling a timeout a couple of plays ago after the sack. Seems like they want to try to put a drive together before halftime. And they actually called a timeout here. So they're out of timeouts. They have 1:35 to work with. Or, going to be less. But 34 yards for Buckner. And his kick is right down the middle. So the Chiefs now up by 6, 13-7. But the Saints, they have 1:32 and no timeouts. But that's plenty of time, even without any timeouts. So they should be perfectly fine in terms of time. Chiefs still have all 3 timeouts, and they'll also get the football after halftime. So Buckner has it teed up, and let's see if the Saints will be able to do anything here before halftime. Buckner kicks off. Into the end zone it goes, and they're... Oh, now he's got to go because he took it out of the end zone. That was not a good decision. Return to the 21. Looked like he took a step forward, then wanted to take a knee, and then took it forward again because he had to. Because if he went back into the end zone, I'm pretty sure that would have been a safety. Travis Kelce's fewest catches and touchdowns through 4 games since his rookie season. Although he's been much better last week and this week. Tonight, 58 yards on 7 catches. 1st and 10 for the Saints from the 21. Carr looks to throw. Carr going to float one deep down the sideline. And that is... Oh, is that caught? No. Out of bounds, but what a catch that would have been. Second and 10 with 1:20 left. But Tipton, the guy they tried to throw to earlier in the first quarter. When they took a deep shot down the field. Both incomplete. This one, great effort, just out of bounds. Second and 10, Carr looks to throw. This time throws quickly, that is caught by tight end Johnson for a pickup of 3. Now, with 1:14 to go here, the Chiefs have called a timeout. That leaves them with 2 remaining. And this is going to be a 3rd and about 7 for the Saints. So if the Chiefs defense can get a stop, then they can potentially try to put a drive together. So 3rd and 7. Let's see if the Chiefs defense can get a stop and get the ball back. They're going to set up the screen. Kamara taken down for a loss. Great job reading the play by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs will, in fact, get the ball back. 1:08 to go. They'll call a timeout. And they're going to have 1:08 left and one timeout to work with. Which, as we know, is more than enough time for Mahomes and the Chiefs offense. Nice play made by Nick Bolton, and with 1:08, the Chiefs defense forces a punt as the Saints go 3 and out. Chiefs outgaining the Saints 222 to 112. On that drive, the Saints went with 3 pass plays. The first one was with 3 pass plays. First one incomplete down the sideline, took a deep shot. Second was a quick pass, and then this one, a screen that went nowhere. So they actually put a couple of seconds back on the clock, 1:10. And here is the punt. McCole Hardman back deep to receive. He will field this at the 30. Hardman on the return, going to try to bounce all the way to the outside. He makes a big loop, and he's going to try to turn the corner, but he won't get the edge, and he's forced to bounce at the 37. So 58 seconds and 1 timeout for the Chiefs. They will also get the football to begin the second half. So, I mean, they could realistically go up 27-7 without the Saints even touching the ball, if they manage to clock correctly and get in the end zone here, as well as if they get in the end zone in the first drive of the second half. But 1st and 10 Chiefs from their own 36. Mahomes in shotgun, Worthy in motion. Mahomes looks to throw, has time. Mahomes throws downfield that is way short of Worthy, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd and 10. Clock stop with 53 seconds to go. So 2nd and 10 from the 36. Mahomes in shotgun. Will look to throw. Mahomes given lots of time. Looked like he wanted to go deep, but instead he's going to find a wide open Smith-Schuster. And he's all the way down to the 33-yard line before he heads out of bounds. A big pickup for the Chiefs. Looked like that was a late decision for Mahomes to go there, but he ends up wide open. Nice pickup there for the Chiefs offense. Looks like he wanted to go deep down the field and take a shot at the end zone. But instead, it's still a good pickup of probably like 20, 25 yards. So 45 seconds left, ball on the 33. Mahomes looks to throw. Mahomes underneath, that is behind Worthy and incomplete. Probably one that could have and should have gotten caught, but throw a little behind him as well. That would have been a tough catch. That was definitely behind him. Mahomes tonight 16 of 22 for 191 yards. But so far this season, he hasn't been the player he'd been. He has not gotten off to a great start this season. Thrown 5 picks, and really hasn't been that great. Mahomes looks to throw here. He's going to roll to his left. Mahomes on the run. Pump fake, and will throw to the sideline. That is caught for a pickup of 7. Smith-Schuster with the catch again. And he gets out of bounds, stopping the clock with 34 seconds to go. Yeah, he's got both feet in bounds as well. Nice play there by Mahomes to find Juju Smith-Schuster on the sideline. 3rd and 3. Ball on the 26. Worthy comes in motion. Mahomes looks to throw. Mahomes underneath. That's caught by Juju again. And he breaks the tackle, has a first down to the 19-yard line. And here comes a timeout for the Chiefs. That is their 3rd and final timeout. That leaves each team with no timeouts left here in the first half. So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. 27 seconds to go. Ball inside the red zone. On, looks like about the 18. Noah Gray in motion. Mahomes in shotgun, backline to his left. Mahomes looks to throw. Mahomes throws. That's caught by Kelsey. He's going to stay inbounds. Now he's going to head to the sideline. Nice job by Kelsey to have the awareness to get out of bounds. He'll pick up 8. And that's going to stop the clock. So 2nd and 2, 21 seconds to go. From just inside the 10. Empty backfield from Mahomes. Saints rush 3. Mahomes going to roll to his right. Oh, sorry, left. Mahomes on the run. We'll just throw this away. Not completely sure the exact design of that play. But it's now 3rd and 2. Didn't look like it was a designed rollout for Mahomes. He just decides to escape a clean pocket extremely fast. So 3rd and 2. Again from the 10. First down is inside the 8-yard line. Mahomes, this time a design roll right. Mahomes looking downfield. Now he's still rolling to his right. Mahomes, before he steps out of bounds, just throws it away. So back-to-back incompletions mean the Chiefs will be forced to settle for another field goal attempt. After incompletions on 2nd and short and 3rd and short. Brings up 4th and 2, and Harrison Butker comes on for his 3rd field goal attempt of the day. A long of 34. He's made a 26-yarder and a 34-yarder. This one will be somewhere in that range as well. This is 28 yards. And to give the Chiefs a 16-7 lead right before halftime. And Butker's kick is good. So it's 16-7. The Chiefs lead with 6 seconds to go in the first half. They do get the football to begin half number 2 as well. So Buckner is set to kick this off. 6 seconds to go in the first half. And can't really imagine Saints are going to do anything. They'll probably just take a knee, especially with no timeouts. I mean, what can you possibly accomplish in 6 seconds? They're going to try to run this back. Shaheed on the kick return. To the outside, Rashid Shaheed to the 30. And he's out of bounds as the clock hits 0. So we reach halftime here. Chiefs up 16-7. And they will also get the kickoff to begin half number 2. But I'm going to go take a quick break as I do a halftime of every game I stream. I'll be back in a couple minutes for the second half. And yeah. Also, this is the Chiefs' first halftime lead since week 1 when they play the Ravens. It's now week 5. But I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, I'm back. Thank you guys for staying with me as I took a quick break. But the Chiefs lead the Saints 16-7 at halftime. It wasn't the greatest first half for the Saints. They scored a touchdown on one drive. Obviously, that's how they got 7 points. But otherwise, they didn't play that well. They had a hard time moving the football, didn't really run the ball that well. Derek Carr threw an awful interception. And yeah, it was not a very good first half for the Saints. Now, for the Chiefs, they played pretty well. They lead this one 16-7. And as far as my updated score prediction goes, I originally said the Chiefs would win this game. Let me check. I think I said like 24-19. But let me check my exact prediction. I originally said, yeah, 24-19 the Chiefs would win. I don't think the Saints will get to 19. Let's say the Chiefs win. Let's go 26-13. So that's my updated score prediction. Chiefs win 26-13. But as far as the stats from the first half go, Chiefs lead 16-7 and will receive the second half kickoff. But stats, beginning with player stats for the Saints, Derek Carr, 9 of 14, 85 yards, a touchdown, and a pick, was not sacked. Rushing for the Saints, didn't really run the ball too effectively. Alvin Kamara, 6 carries for 18 yards. Jamal Williams, 2 carries for 9 yards. That's a team that's 8 for 27, which is 3.4 yards a carry. Then receiving for the Saints, Rashid Shaheed, 2 catches, 58 yards, and a touchdown. Juwan Johnson, 3 catches for 14 yards. Alvin Kamara, 2 for 7. Chris Olave, very quiet first half, just 1 target and 1 catch for 4 yards. And then Mason Tipton, 1 catch for 2. Then for the Chiefs, Mahomes is 19 of 27 for 216. No touchdowns, no picks, was sacked 1 time for a loss of 6. Rushing for the Chiefs, Kareem Hunt has been pretty effective, 12 carries for 52 yards and a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, 2 carries for 16 yards, and Carson Steele, 2 carries for a loss of a yard. Then receiving for the Chiefs, Juju Smith-Schuster is the game's leading receiver with 5 catches for 67 yards. Kelsey also has 67 yards. His is on 8 catches. Samaje Perine, 1 catch, 24 yards. Xavier Worthy, 1 for 18. Kareem Hunt, 1 for 15. Noah Gray, also 1 for 15. And Mecole Hardman and Jordy Fortson, both 1 catch for 5 yards. But the Chiefs really spreading the ball around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players with a catch in that first half. Then team stats on the first half, the Saints picked up just 5 first downs in the entire half of football, whereas the Chiefs picked up 15. Total plays, the Chiefs have run double the amount of plays the Saints have run, 44-22. The Chiefs outgained the Saints 227-112. They're averaging more yards per play at 6.3 to 5.1. They're outpassing the Saints 210-85, outrushing 67-27. In the red zone, the Chiefs 1 touchdown and 4 red zone trips. They could improve there. Saints haven't made it to the end zone, the red zone. Their 1 touchdown was a 43-yard touchdown from Derek Carr to Rashid Shaheed. Penalties, 3 penalties, 25 yards against the Chiefs, 2 for 15 against the Saints. The Saints with the game's only turnover, which was an interception thrown by Derek Carr, and that was awful. And then time possession, as you would expect with the Chiefs running double the amount of plays, it is quite one-sided. The Chiefs had the ball for 19 minutes and 29 seconds, whereas the Saints have had the ball for 10 minutes and 31 seconds. But the second half should begin in probably a couple of minutes. Hold on 1 second. I just want to check something. But the second half will begin within the next few minutes. The Chiefs get the football. Hold on 1 second. Alright, yeah, the second half is going to be in 2.5 minutes, so I'll get this ready for the second half. And the Chiefs football. But the Saints, they need their offense to be a lot better. Their defense wasn't terrible. They forced some field goal attempts for the Chiefs, forcing 3 of them, but they need the offense to be much better. Derek Carr was not great. Wasn't terrible either, but half his passing yards came on the 43-yard pass. And if you take that out, then he's 8 of 13 for 42 yards, which would be about 3 yards per pass attempt, which makes sense because if you double his passing yards, that's 6.1 in attempt. Mahomes averaging 8 yards per pass attempt. All right, the second half is set to begin within the next couple of minutes. The Chiefs got the football already up on 9, 16-7. And we'll see if they can potentially extend their drive or extend their lead on the first drive of the second half. So the Saints kick off, and this will be fielded by Carson Steele at the goal line. Steele up the sideline now. He'll cut inside and Steele up to the 29-yard line. So a pretty good return for the Chiefs' second string running back, also their kick returner. And the Chiefs take over at the 29. The Saints have led for 66.4% of their time this season, which was second in the NFL, although they haven't led yet tonight. And with how this game's been going, I don't think they will. First and 10 from their own 29. Mahomes hands off to Kareem Hunt running left. Hunt spins his way for about 4. So here is a 2nd and 6 from the 33. Mahomes in shotgun. Hunt lined up to his left. Will hand off to Kareem Hunt up the middle, and Hunt will pick up another 4 yards to make this a 3rd and 2 or 3. So 3rd and 2 for the Chiefs. Mahomes in shotgun. Hunt lined up to his right. The Saints show blitz. Let's see if they come after him. It's going to be a run play. Hunt has enough for a first down as he fights forward up to the 43-yard line. About 6-yard pickup and a Chief first down. So 1st and 10 Chiefs, 3:13 to go in the third quarter. So very early on in the second half. Mahomes under center. Carson Steele is the back. And here's the handoff to Steele straight ahead. And Steele will fight his way ahead for about 5 or 6 yards. They're going to give Steele 6 on first down. 2nd and 4, once again, they'll go under center with Steele as the tailback. They toss to Steele running left, got a blocker out in front, and Steele close to the line to gain. Looks like they're going to give him forward enough for a first down. The 17th Chief first down of the day. Chiefs very run heavy to start the half, although it's worked. 5 run plays, 0 pass. Although they're moving the football. Kareem Hunt now back into the game at running back. Chiefs outrushing the Saints 91-27. From inside Saints territory, Mahomes off play action. Look to throw downfield that is caught by Noah Gray. With the first down, Noah Gray picks up 15 on the catch and run. The Saints get really aggressive on the play action. I mean, with the way they're running the football makes sense. And then Mahomes able to find Noah Gray down the field. It's a little bit of a low throw, but Gray able to pick it up and run for about 15. So 1st and 10, Chiefs on the 33. Holmes in shotgun, turns and hands off to Hunt, and Hunt taken down. No gain. So that brings up a 2nd and 10. 10:45 to go. In the third quarter, that is. 2nd and 10. Mahomes in shotgun, back on to his left. Mahomes, Worthy in motion, takes a snap, looks to throw. Mahomes, pressured, rolls to his right. Mahomes is going to spike one into the ground. Looks like there was a receiver in the area. So to avoid grounding, but it's going to be 3rd and 10. As he was just able to get rid of it as he was getting dragged to the ground. So 3rd and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. Mahomes in shotgun will look to throw. Mahomes going to take a shot. Down the field. Worthy is the target. It's underthrown. It's incomplete. Worthy wants a flag. But the flag going to stay in the official's pocket. Let's see here. It's really not underthrown. I think Worthy tries to play for the flag. But he can't really jump back into the defender. This is a good throw from Mahomes. He puts it right where it's got to go. Just goes really through his arms. But here's Buckner for a long field goal. 51 yards on the way. Buckner's kick is drifting and off the upright. No good. So it's going to stay 16-7 as Buckner doinks it off the upright. And the Saints hold the Chiefs scoreless on the first drive of the second half. Just drifted right a little bit and then off the outside of the upright and no good. So the Saints will take over with good field position. Down 16-7. As the Saints will take over on their own 41-yard yard line. The Chiefs on that opening drive went 10 plays, 38 yards, 4:46 off the clock, just to result in a missed long field goal by Harrison Butker. A rare miss from Butker. He's usually on target. This season, he is 8 of 9 on field goals. Now he's, what is he? 11 of 13. Both misses have come from at least 50 yards. So he's now 2 for 4 in that category. A long of 53 yards on the season for Harrison Butker. Career long of bit my tongue when I said that, of 62, which he hit in the 2022 season. But waiting for them to come back from commercial, actually, right as I said that, they got back. But the Saints take over with good field position at their own 41 for their first, actually, it's their own 44. What I looked at must have been wrong. So from their own 44, Kamara gains a few. Not much space for Kamara, and that has been a common trend. Kamara averaging 134 scrimmage yards through the first 4 weeks, which was the most in the NFL. And then tonight he has just 29 yards, rushing and receiving combined. Saints tonight averaging just 3.1 yards a carry. 31 rushing yards on 10 carries. Empty backfield for Derek Carr. From their own 45. The 3rd and 6. Carr looks to throw. Carr pump fakes and throws over the middle that is caught for a first down by Foster Moreau. He makes the catch and the Saints move the chains. So 1st and 10 from inside Saints territory. Here's a toss to Kamara running right. And Alvin Kamara, still not much space. He's taken down by Nick Bolton after a pickup of just 2. Kamara has not found any running room today. Brings up a 2nd and 7. So Carr from under center will go off play action. Carr wants to take a shot down the field and does. Carr down the sideline, that is incomplete. Looking for Shaheed. Had a long touchdown before, 43 yards this time. They try to go back to him, this time on the sideline, but very tight coverage by Trent McDuffie. And it's incomplete. So here is a 3rd and 7. Derek Carr is just 10 of 16 for 92 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Not a great night for him. Carr looks to throw. Pressured, gets rid of it quickly. That is caught for a first down, although there's a flag. This could come back. If it stands as a first down, pickup of about 10. Caught by Tipton. And let's check on this flag. This is an illegal shift, so it's going to come back. And it will bring up 3rd down. Chris Olave never got set, which is what's called there. Which is fine if he comes in motion and then doesn't get set, but then he never actually got set before the ball was snapped. Like, he didn't even go in motion, just never actually got set. 3rd and 12. Carr looks to throw. Carr under pressure. Carr taken down. Big loss back at the 41-yard line. And that's going to bring up 4th and long, and the Saints going to be forced to punt it away. The Chiefs rush 4. And they're able to get home for the sack. It's 4th and 20, so a big loss. It's the first sack of the day for the Chiefs defense. The Saints also have 1 sack of Patrick Mahomes. This punt from the Saints is away, and it will be fielded by Hardman on the 10-yard line. Hardman going to bounce to the outside, and Hardman will head out of bounds at the 15. So a 5-yard return, and the Chiefs take over with 6:48 to go on their own 15-yard line, up 16-7. No scoring yet in this 3rd quarter as the Chiefs miss a field goal, and then the Saints punt just now. So waiting for them to come back from commercial here. So still waiting for them to come back following the punt. Chiefs up 16-7 with over 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. So the ball is spotted on their own 16-yard line. Mahomes in shotgun with the back line to his right. Cole Hardman in motion will throw it out to him on the screen. Hardman gets a couple of blocks, breaks another tackle, and picks up 6 before he's eventually taken down. 2nd and 5. Handoff to Kareem Hunt, makes one man miss, and Hunt's still on his feet before he's slammed down after a pickup of 7. First down, Chiefs. Mahomes tonight against zone coverage, 17 of 22 for over 200 yards. Kareem Hunt today, 17 carries for 72 yards and a touchdown. Here's a quick throw out to Xavier Worthy, and he'll pick up 5 or 6. Just a simple throw. I mean, not necessarily a screen. No blockers out in front. Just they throw it out to Worthy and see what he can get. So it's 2nd and 5. Mahomes hands off to Hunt running right. Hunt is chopped down at the line again. And it is going to have another first down for the Chiefs on the ground. Let's see. They mark him short. The Chiefs look a little confused. And like they marked him short. It is 3rd and 1. They did mark him short. I mean, I thought he got it, but officials think otherwise. This is like 3rd and a couple inches. Mahomes under center. Hands off to the fullback Steele. And he's got a first down. Carson Steele, the Chiefs' second string running back, also can play that kind of fullback role. They handed to him there from the fullback position. And a first down for the Chiefs. Kareem Hunt in his 2 games back with the Chiefs, 14 carries, 69 yards last week, and tonight 18 carries for 76 yards and a touchdown. So 1st and 10 from the 39. Mahomes in shotgun. Noah Gray in motion. Mahomes will look to throw. Mahomes pressured, steps up in the pocket, launches way down the field. Worthy's the target. Oh, he got tackled. That's interference. Multiple flags come in. Xavier Worthy gets tackled downfield before the ball even gets there. And that is a big play for the Chiefs offense as a result of the penalty. Oh, I don't really know if Worthy did get tackled. That was really kind of just dove on his own. No, that was a dive. That's not interference. Wow, the Chiefs got really lucky on that one, unless they're going to discuss this and not call a penalty. No, they did call the interference, but they got so lucky there, that was a clear dive. Should not be penalty. Mahomes, oh, he flips it to Worthy on a sweep. And Worthy shoved out after a pickup of 2. Looks like they were going to run a speed option right. They have Worthy come across the formation left at the snap, and they flip it to him. Didn't see that one coming. So that brings up a 2nd and 8. From the 13-yard line. Mahomes in shotgun. Hunt line up to his left. Quick throw out to Mecole Hardman. Got a couple of blockers out there ahead of him. And Hardman backpedaling his way towards the first down. And looks like he will have enough. And it's going to be a first and goal from the 5 for the Chiefs. So first and goal, the Saints have still not even made it to the red zone. The Chiefs have 1 touchdown on 4 red zone trips. This is their 5th. Mahomes in shotgun, Kelsey in motion. Mahomes, there's a shovel pass to Kelsey, and he's short. Kelsey gains about 3. Gonna get down to the 2-yard line. And that brings up a second and goal. We've seen the Chiefs try that play so often. Little shovel pass ahead to Kelsey. Tonight, Kelsey's been targeted 10 times. He's caught 9 of them for 70 yards. Now, prior to the second down play, from the 2-yard line, we have a timeout called by the Chiefs. That is the first timeout spent by either team. Here in this this second half. So second and goal, ball on the 2. 2 running backs in the game. Perine motions out of the backfield. And Mahomes throwing quickly caught. No! Oh, intercepted by defensive tackle! It was out of the hands of Juju Smith-Schuster. And this is going to get run back by defensive lineman all the way to the 36-yard line. Wow, not every day to see that happen. It looked like Juju Smith-Schuster had caught a touchdown. It gets knocked out of his hands and picked by a defensive lineman. Wow. And not only does the big defensive lineman get the pick, he's able to run it back like 35, 40 yards. That a big turnover forced by the Saints defense. They run it back a good distance as well, so the Saints set up with good field position. And they keep the Chiefs out of the end zone. The Chiefs' red zone struggles continue. They're now just 1 for 5 in the red zone today. But let's see if the Saints can build off that. Hold on 1 second. I'll check something real quick. Hold on 1 second. Alright, still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Actually, they just got back right as I said that. That's like the 3rd time that's happened today. But the Saints, they take over with pretty good field position at their own 35 following the pick and a good run back by the defensive tackle. Carr looks to throw, rolls to his right. Derek Carr on the run, throws downfield. That is caught by Shaheed for a pickup of 7, maybe 8 yards. A nice chunk of yards there on first down. They go back to this pick. I mean, that's not every day you see a defensive tackle make that kind of play. Then to be able to run it back and hold on to the football that entire way as well. 35 yards. Great play made by the big fella. So 2nd and 3 from the 42. Carr off play action looks to throw. Carr wants to go deep. Now he's going to throw an intermediate route. Caught by Shaheed inside the 40 to the 37. Although we do have a flag down now. This could come back. We actually have defensive holding and the penalties decline. So big play will stay for the Saints. Trent McDuffie called for the hold, although penalty doesn't get accepted. Just tuned into the game and saw the Chiefs turn the ball over. Yeah, that was a crazy pick. But I mean, you haven't really missed a ton. The Saints haven't looked too great. A few field goals for the Chiefs hasn't been the greatest game, so you really haven't missed that much. And prior to this play, we have whistles, and play is stopped with 46 seconds to go in the third. So the runner went out of bounds to the 37. I don't know where they put the ball. That's where I thought he went out of bounds. Apparently, they moved the ball 5 yards. So to the 37, first down Saints. Carr and shotgun back onto his left. Carr looks to throw. Carr to the outside. That is caught by Kamara. And Alvin Kamara close to another first down. Looks like he'll pick up about 9. I still think the Chiefs will win. Yeah, I would agree. I don't really think the Saints are anything too great. The Chiefs, they've looked good. They've been a better team, led the entire game. I don't see the Saints coming back to win this one. I mean, the momentum could be shifting here after the pick. Now the Saints moving the football on this drive, but oh, here comes a blitz. They try to set the screen to Kamara, but he's not looking because I'm not sure he thought he was getting the ball. Carr just has to get rid of it, throw it at his feet. It's 3rd and 1. So 3rd and short here for the Saints could very well be 4-down territory if they don't get this. Especially with even a short yardage situation. Ball on the 27. Or sorry, the 28. First down at the 27-yard line. It's 3rd and 1 with 22 seconds to go in the third quarter. And prior to this 3rd down play, we have a timeout called by the Saints. That's their first. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining here in the second half. The Saints been found out a little. Yeah, it seems that way. I mean, I didn't think they were going to be able to be that good, or as good as they were in the first couple of games. They then lost to the Eagles 15-12, lost to the Falcons 26-24 last week. It definitely seems like we're starting to figure out who the Saints really are, because it definitely didn't seem like they were going to continue to be that good, or as good as they were in the first few weeks of the season for the entire year. Here's a run play with Kamara, and he's got a first down, but we got a flag on the play. So let's see if this will stand. It will. It's an offsides call. It's going to be accepted. Chris Jones wound up in the neutral zone. So it's a free 5 yards and gives the Saints a first down as a result. 17 seconds to go in the third quarter. Clock is running. They don't have to snap this before the quarter ends, and they could. They've at the line with 10 seconds left. Carr under center. They will snap it. Carr going to look to throw. He's pressured, and once again will throw at the feet of Alvin Kamara. So 2 seconds left in the third quarter. So we'll have one play. Chris Jones gets in the backfield so fast. So 2nd and 10, 2 seconds left in the third quarter. Going to be the final play of the quarter. Carr in shotgun. Back line to his right. Shaheed in motion. Carr will snap. Pump fakes the screen. Now we'll set up the screen to Kamara. And Alvin Kamara up the middle of the field. Kamara's got a first down. Inside the 10-yard line. Kamara up to the 9. And that is going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. So the Saints finally in the red zone. Only takes them 3 quarters to get there. But Kamara gets them to a first and goal from the 9-yard line. Let's see if the Saints can get in the end zone here in the fourth quarter and make this a more interesting game. So the Saints, maybe they're capturing some momentum here. After the pick, they're moving the ball well. 6 plays, 56 yards in just a minute 43. So maybe they're starting to build on something here. Hold on 1 second. But waiting for them to come back from commercial to begin the fourth quarter. We got 15 minutes to go. Saints trail 16-7 with the ball in the red zone for the first time today. First and goal from the Chiefs' 9-yard line. Now they're back from commercial. After a scoreless third quarter, it is 16-7. Even a field goal makes it a one-score game, but obviously the Saints want to get in the end zone for a touchdown. So first and goal from the 9. Carr hands off to Kamara, and Kamara, looking for space, will get about 2 to 3 yards running right. The Saints, the best touchdown percentage in the red zone on 75% of their drives, which is tied for best in the NFL. This is just their first red zone trip of the day, so let's see if they can get in the end zone. Their other touchdown came on a 43-yard throw and catch from Derek Carr to Rashid Shaheed. Second and goal from the 6. Carr under center. Shaheed in motion. Carr off play action, looks to throw. Carr, first one to the end zone, caught for a touchdown. Foster Moreau with a touchdown for the Saints. And it is now 16-13. The extra point will make it a 2-point game. 8 plays, 65 yards, 2:27 off the clock. And the Saints will be building on something here. The interception at the other goal line actually ends up being the same side of the field because I switched end zones for the quarter change. But one pick goes from one team to the other. Oh, they missed the extra point. Wow. Blake Grupe missed the extra point. And it's going to stay 16-13. Wow. I wonder if that could be big down the stretch. It's going to stay a 3-point game, so a field goal will tie it for the Saints instead of give them the lead. Obviously, the Chiefs going to get the football, but you wonder if that could be a missed. If that missed extra point could be big as we get further and further into this game. But waiting for them to come back from commercial, it is now a 3-point game. The missed extra point could end up being big. Chiefs up by 3. And the Saints, with their first red zone touchdown of the day, the Chiefs, they've struggled in the red zone. They're 1 touchdown and 5 red zone trips. Settled for a few field goals, turned the ball over, and they have not been effective in the red zone. So they're back from commercial. 14-16 to go in the game. Chiefs up by 3. The kick is away, and it will be fielded from the 6-yard line. Carson Steele on the return up the sideline. Steele to the 33-ish yard line before he's taken out. So 1st and 10 for the Chiefs in their own 33 is where it's spotted. Mahomes hands off to Kareem Hunt, and Hunt fighting forward to the 35-ish. Bring up roughly 2nd and 7. So 2nd and 6 from the 35. Mahomes off play action will look to throw. Mahomes throws over the middle, that is caught by a wide open Juju Smith-Schuster. On the run inside the 30. Smith-Schuster inside the 20, forced to bounce at the 14. A big catch and run for the Chiefs. Sets them up inside the red zone and in a great position to extend their lead. A huge catch and run. Oh, he's matched up with the former Chief, Tyrann Mathieu, who slips. And then there's nobody else in the area. Because Mathieu ends up like 5 yards behind him. So it's an easy throw and catch. Juju Smith-Schuster now 6 catches for 117 yards, 77 of them after the catch. Handoff to Kareem Hunt for a pickup of 2. Down to the 12-yard line. Chiefs have struggled in the red zone, just 1 touchdown and 5 red zone trips. So 2nd and 8, ball on the 12. Mahomes hands off to Kareem Hunt running left. Hunt makes a cut, and he will pick up about 6. Make this a 3rd and 2 or 3 yards. We do have a flag down. And this run is defensive holding. I've seen more defensive holding calls this week than I have in the entire season. Maybe even all of last season as well. And defensive holding calls on run plays specifically. You see them on pass plays all the time. But I still don't get it. How do you have a defensive holding on a run play? Carl Granderson called for the penalty, who's been good for the Saints, but I still don't get it. Chiefs go Wildcat here. Kelce takes the snap, hands off to Worthy, and Worthy's into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy with the rushing touchdown as he takes the handoff from Travis Kelce from 3 yards out. It's 5 plays, 68-yard drive for the Chiefs. Pretty quick, takes 2:20 off the clock. And the Chiefs answer the Saints touchdown with a touchdown drive of their own. Very quickly. Buckner for the extra point to make it a 10-point game. And Buckner's kick is good. So now 24-13, the Chiefs lead the Saints. As the Chiefs, they get creative in the red zone, their 2nd red zone touchdown in 6 tries. So the Saints are going to get the ball back. Butker won your fantasy. Nice. Yeah, I thought I was going to win, but George Pickens didn't really do much last night. And I was still in a pretty good spot as long as Travis Kelce didn't go like insane. And what does Travis Kelce do? He has a big game. I'm down by about 4 points right now. Yeah, George Pickens had just 5.6 last night. And as long as Kelce was under 12, I'd be good. But yeah, now I'm losing by 4 and have nobody left playing. So unless Travis Kelce finds a way to score negative 4 points in the next, 10 minutes, likely losing. Now it put me to 2-3 in the year. So waiting for them to come back from commercial. I play on ESPN or somewhere else. I play on ESPN. Yeah. I just I don't know, just easiest. I've never really tried anywhere else. How about you? You play on ESPN? So Booker to wait a minute. Why did I put 24-13? It's 23-13, not 24. The kick is bobbled in the end zone by Shaheed, but he'll just take a knee. Yeah, all right, cool. But it's 23-13. You tried most of the others and didn't like it. Oh, okay, yeah. I just uh really just tried ESPN and I liked it, so I stuck with it. Here's a quick throw out to who was that? I don't know who that was to. So 2nd and 4 for the Saints. Carr looks to throw. Carr is pressured underneath. He's going to get rid of it to Johnson. And Juwan Johnson will pick up 6, enough for a first down. If it makes you feel better, your backup team is 0-5. Wow, yikes. Yeah, that makes me feel a little better about being 2-3. That's not terrible, but obviously not great. So 1st and 10 from the 42. Carr looks to throw. Here comes a blitz. Carr gets rid of it. Takes a shot down the field. Oh, what a throw and catch to Olave. Will it stand, though? There is a flag. That was a perfect throw from Derek Carr. Absolutely perfect throw. A nice catch by Olave as well. And there is no foul on the... Wait, hold on. I'm confused. Wait, how is a false start discarded? Somehow a false start gets discarded, and then there's a personal foul at the end of the play. Which, that apparently eliminates the false start. That doesn't make sense at all. How does a false start, which means the play should be blown dead, impact get impacted by a penalty later? That makes no sense at all. Derek Carr tonight has become the 25th quarterback in NFL history to hit 40,000 career passing yards. 1st and 10 from the 43. Handoff to Kamara, and Kamara dragged down. Loss of a yard. Nick Bolton, he's been everywhere tonight for the Chiefs. Loss of 2. You'd be a good broadcaster, better than Tom Brady. Thank you, I appreciate that. Kamara tonight, 11 carries, 26 yards, averaging just 2.4 yards a carry, and the Saints have really struggled to run the football. Carr looks to throw. To the outside, that is caught by Kamara, forced out of bounds by Justin Reid after a pickup of 3 to make it a 3rd and 9. Derek Carr tonight, he's 18 of 26 for 165 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. So 3rd and 8 from the 42. Empty backfield for Carr. A look to throw. Here comes a blitz. Carr off his back foot, throws downfield, incomplete. Underthrown, looking for Rashid Shaheed. The Saints, they have taken their fair share of deep throws down the field. Connected on a couple of them. And Carr not afraid to chuck it deep today. Just not able to get a ton on the throw, and it comes up short. So it's 4th and 8. The Saints are going to want to go for this with 9:38 to go. Down by 10. It's 4th and 8. This is long to go for. And the Saints take forever to get to the line of scrimmage. To get to the line with the play clock at like 1. And they're forced to spend their second timeout. So let's see if after the timeout, the Saints will still go for this. 9:38 to go. It's 4th and 4. Chiefs up 23-13. I don't feel you have to go for this early, but I don't think I would because it's 4th and 8. But if it was something closer, maybe 4th and 5, 4th and 6, or shorter, I'd definitely go for it. So 4th and 8, the Saints will go for it with 9:38 to go. Carr and shotgun. The Chiefs show blitz. Here they come. Carr off his back foot, launches downfield. That is almost a spectacular catch. Would have been a great over-the-shoulder tracking, when instead it's just incomplete. And the Chiefs defense gets a stop. Steve Spagnuolo with an aggressive call. An all-out blitz on 4th down. And Carr makes a pretty good throw, despite getting hit. And it just goes through his hands. That is a very hard catch to make. But the Saints miss an opportunity. It goes through his hands, and the Chiefs take over on downs. So the Chiefs take over with, let's see, how much time left? Probably like 9:30. Yeah, 9:32 to go. Chiefs take over with the football, 1st and 10 after their defense forced a turnover on downs. So waiting for them to come back from commercial. Chiefs getting the football back. 9:32 to go. Off topic, do you know how to remove ads on YouTube? No, I have no idea. Like an ad blocker. I don't know. Here's a handoff to Hunt running right, and Kareem Hunt taken down after a gain of only a yard. Derek Carr on throws of at least 20 plus yards down the field. He's 1 of 7, but that one completion is a touchdown. 2nd and 9 here for the Chiefs. Mahomes steps up in the pocket. Sliding catch made by, I think that's Juju Smith-Schuster again. He's been a receiver to really step up in this game in the absence of Rashee Rice. And yeah, sliding catch made. And Juju Smith-Schuster has really played a good game. So 1st and 10, ball on the 44 of the Saints. Mecole Hardman comes in motion. Mahomes in shotgun. Hands off to Hunt running right. Kareem Hunt looks for a cutback lane and will find about 5 yards. 8:05 to go in the 4th. Patrick Mahomes tonight, 27 of 38 for 318 yards and a pick. Although the pick was definitely not his fault. So here is a 2nd and 5. Toss to Hunt running left. Kareem Hunt is going to be unable to turn the corner. He stood up for a loss of a couple. So it's going to be a 3rd and 7 here. This is a big 3rd down in this game. You got 7:05 to go. 3rd and 9 is what it's marked as. From the Saints 43, this is a big 3rd down in this game. Mahomes in shotgun, back one to his right. Kelsey comes in motion. Mahomes looks to throw. Has plenty of time. Mahomes dancing. And Mahomes is going to still behind the line of scrimmage. Now he's going to tuck and run. Mahomes diving for the 1st down. Let's see. They're going to spot him just short. The spot comes in about a yard to half a yard short of the line to gain. Here's a look. No, I think he's got it. He extends the ball, and I think he's got a 1st down. To me, Mahomes moved the chains very easily. Looks like he gets to the next yard line as well. It's marked 4th and 1 on the field. The Chiefs are challenging the ruling on the field if he was short. And they think he got enough for a 1st down. But also, Derek Carr is headed to the locker room with apparent injury. Obviously, hopefully he's okay. He was a little slow to get up on the on the 4th down play on their previous drive. But Now he's headed to the locker room. I'm not even sure who their backup quarterback is. But let's see what this challenge is going to get rolled. They're done reviewing it just about. So they will give him the first down, which is definitely the right call. The Chiefs keep the timeout and keep their challenge. 6:10 to go. First and 10 Chiefs. Big scramble by Mahomes for first down. They put a couple seconds back on the clock, so 6:12 to go. It's first and 10 Chiefs. Mahomes tonight, 316 yards, a pick, also 25 rushing yards. He's 27 of 38 passing. All right, what's the holdup here? Yards after the catch, the Chiefs have 225 yards after the catch. Saints with 39. Derek Carr is questionable to return with an oblique injury. So first and 10 from the 34. Mahomes under center. Hand off to Kareem Hunt. Hunt gains 4 on the run up the middle. 6 minutes to go. Chiefs up by 10. Or you're going to get going. Okay, thank you. Appreciate you for stopping by when you could. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. So second and 6, ball on the 30. Mahomes in shotgun. Holmes throws to the outside, caught by Hardman. Cole Hardman gets a block. Hardman inside the 20 to the 15-yard line. And a nice catch and run on the screen pass for Hardman, and the Chiefs move the chains. Inside the red zone once again. McCall Hardman tonight, 4 catches for 33 yards, but he's got 45 yards after the catch. So first and 10 from the 15. Mahomes hands off to Kareem Hunt, and Hunt will gain about 3. Second down, 4.5 minutes to go. Week 5 storylines, the Vikings are now 5-0 for the first time since 2016. Ravens beat the Bengals in a thriller 41-38 in overtime. Cardinals upset the 49ers 24-23. And the 49ers, they've struggled to start the year. They're just 2-3. Second and 7, handoff to Kareem Hunt. Hunt is going to gain another 2 or so yards. There's a couple of flags that come in. We got a hold. We got actually 2 holds on the offense. So we got two different players called for a hold, but either way, you can only accept one, and it's going to back him up 10. So 2nd and 17 after the penalty. Chiefs have 461 yards of offense. Wow. They've only scored 23 points, too. That's impressive. Nearly 500 yards of offense and just 23 points to show for it. Mahomes rolling right, escaping the rush. Mahomes now cuts upfield, and he's taken down for a sack. Back at the 25, loss of 3. That's going to be a 3rd and long. So 3rd and 20 from the 25-yard line. Mahomes in shotgun, back line to his left. 3:15 to go. Handoff to Kareem Hunt up the middle, and Hunt will get about 5 yards, maybe 6. 3:06 to go in the fourth quarter. Chiefs up 10, 23-13. Although the Saints call a timeout here, that's their second. So 4th and 15, the Chiefs will be forced to settle for a field goal 38 yards away. Buckner is 3 of 4 on the day, and make it 4 for 5 as he drills this one. 26-13, Chiefs lead. And let's see if Derek Carr comes back into the game for the Saints. Left the game before with an oblique injury, and was listed as questionable to return. So 3:03 to go in the game. The Saints are out of timeouts. They're going to need a touchdown, an onside kick, and another touchdown. Because they can't get the ball back if they give the ball back to the Chiefs. Because they have no timeouts. The Chiefs have 2 timeouts, and they're up by 13, 26-13. Buckner set to kick this off. And is a line drive kick that will bounce through the end zone for a touchback. And now it depends on where this bounced. If it started to bounce in the end zone, then it comes out to the 30. If it bounced before the end zone, it comes out of the 20. So this is interesting of where they're going to line up. Or get the ball. And it looks like they're going to give them the ball on the 20-yard line. They're going to say it bounced prior to the end zone, meaning the ball is on the 20. If it bounces through the end zone, or bounces before the end zone and is a touchback, it is out to the 20. If it bounces in the end zone, it comes out to the 30. Jake Haener is the backup quarterback for the Saints. He's in there from the 20. Haener will look to throw. Has time. Haener underneath it is off the hand of Kamara and incomplete. Jake Haener, a former Fresno State quarterback, replacing the injured Derek Carr, currently out with an oblique injury listed as questionable to return. So 2nd and 10 with under 3 minutes to go at 2:59. Saints out of timeouts. Chiefs with 2 timeouts left. Haener looks to throw. Haener gets rid of it quickly to Juwan Johnson, and he's got 11 yards, enough for a first down. So 2:40 to go, clock rolling. Haener, low snap, looks to throw. Haener pressured, rolls to his right. Haener on the run, looking downfield, throwing downfield. That is incomplete. Looking for Chris Olave. Olave is looking for a flag. Not going to get one. That definitely gets there a little early. I can understand a flag there. So 2nd and 10 from the 31. Haener in shotgun. Kamara line up to his left. Haener looks to throw, rolls to his right. Haener on the run. He's going to tuck this and run. Haener with space, and he's out of bounds near the first down marker. And it looks like they're going to mark him just, or he's going to have just enough for a first down. Out of bounds, stops the clock with 2:25 to go. So actually, they mark him just short. It's 3rd and 1. Haener underneath, caught by Kamara, and Kamara will go down at the 47. Clock running. Saints have to move a little faster. Haener looks to throw. Haener rolls to his right. On the run, Haener looks downfield, and Haener is going to slide. And that's going to stop the clock with 1:55 to go. And, alright, and now we're back to running smoothly. I don't know what happened there. Looks like my internet stopped working for a second because the game stopped playing. The stream stopped working correctly, so sorry about that, but I think we're good now. But we reached a 2-minute warning. The Chiefs lead 26-13. 1:55 to go in the fourth quarter. The Saints without Derek Carr, who's out with an oblique injury currently, although questionable to return, but there's probably not that much time to put him back in. The Saints have a 3rd and 8 on their own 48, currently in a 7-play, 28-yard drive that's taken a minute 8 off the clock. Saints need to go fast to try to get the football back, or get in the end zone and get the football back. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Here at the 2-minute warning. Chiefs up 26-13. Minute 55 to go in the fourth quarter. Remember, the Saints are out of timeouts. The Chiefs have 2 left. From their own 48, Haener in shotgun. will look to throw. Haener rolls to his left. And now sidearms one underneath, incomplete. Kamara was able to get a hand on it, but couldn't haul it in. And that brings up a 4th and 8. Gotta have this if you're the Saints. Minute 51 to go. The Chiefs have had the ball for almost twice as long as the Saints have. Saints with 20 minutes of possession, Chiefs at 38 minutes. 4th and 8. Haener looks to throw. Takes a shot down the field that is incomplete. Would have been an insane play by Olave to catch that. But Olave held very quiet today. I think he just had one catch, only like 3 or 4 targets. And the Chiefs going to hold on for the win. That was actually a perfectly thrown ball from Jake Haener. And Olave just can't hold him. That's a perfect throw. Obviously, with the defenders looking at the ball, it's probably a pick. But with how it's played, that is a perfect throw. Just unable to catch it for Olave. But the Chiefs, all they need is a couple of kneel downs. And then this one is officially in the books. The final score is going to be 26-13, which was actually the score I said as my updated score prediction from halftime. I had originally said the Chiefs 24-19. Then at halftime, I was given an updated score prediction, and I switched it to 26-13. And that is exactly what this score is going to be. Good call, young man. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support and encouragement. Holmes takes another knee, and should be one more, and then we're good. Chiefs defense tonight allows just 220 yards and 13 points. They played very well. Also, the Saints offense, I really don't think is that good. But the Chiefs defense is very good. Alright, there's the final kneel down, and the Chiefs have officially defeated the Saints 26-13 here on Monday Night Football. The Chiefs remain undefeated. They will improve to 5-0. Sorry if you can hear that cricket. But the Chiefs are now 5-0. The Saints have dropped 3 straight after a strong 2-0 start. They're now 2-3. And the Chiefs, one of 2 undefeated teams in the NFL. Obviously, the other, the Vikings, who also won this week. They won in London against the Jets. The final score, 26-13, Chiefs win. And, yeah, that's going to do it for this stream, everybody. Thank you guys for joining me. Be sure to like this stream, subscribe, turn notifications so you don't miss, any of their upcoming videos or upcoming streams. I do my best to post as often as possible. Final score 26-13. Chiefs remain undefeated. But I hope you all have a great rest of your day or night. I do my best to post as often as possible, and I will see you in the next video.